So, let me preference this first by saying this. Kingdom this year has had a pretty damn good year. And I love it. Oh. Kingdom this year has been pretty damn good. The actual content within the manga has been fantastic. Number one, the Coalition arc was an amazing arc in Kingdom. One of the best arcs in all of Shonen. And this current arc is competing with the Coalition arc. So good. Number two is that Kingdom had a movie that came out earlier this year. And as far as I can tell, the movie did pretty damn good in the box office in Japan. Overseas, it made tens of millions. I think around like 45 some odd million overall worldwide. But in Japan, where it earned domestically about 5.6 billion yen. And for comparison, One Piece Stampede did 5.5 billion yen. To me, that's a good indication of folks in Japan were digging the Kingdom live action movie. And then you look at the manga sales this year, Kingdom is number 3 behind Kimetsu no Yaiba and One Piece. Okay? It had one live action movie, and that one live action movie probably did help bolster the sales of Kingdom. Neverland had a very good anime. My Hero Academia is, I think, the most popular manga in the West, and it has an anime ongoing right now. I mean, it's My Hero Academia. Attack on Titan is Attack on Titan. Folks love it. Folks of Haikyuu, the list goes on. Kingdom beat out all of them. It beat out all of these guys, and it's right behind One Piece and Yaiba. Yaiba had a god-tier anime with the animation. Amazing scenes, trending on Twitter multiple times, and One Piece it's One Piece, duh. So Kingdom, as far as I can tell, this year, 2019, was a very, very, very very strong year for Kingdom. And this has now led to the 3rd season of the anime coming out next year, 2020. And I'm looking forward to it, I really am. But at the same time, I am worried. Why? Because I'm not a big fan of season 1 or season 2 of the Kingdom anime, the original Kingdom anime. It's still the same broadcaster, NHK. And I believe also it's still the same studio Period, but they're gonna have different staff. Kingdom gets 3rd TV anime series with brand new staff in April 2020. NHK announced on Friday that Yasuhisa Hara's Kingdom manga is inspiring a 3rd television anime series that will premiere on NHK General in April. Hara drew an illustration seen below to celebrate the anime's announcement, and we see in the illustration, it is Kanmei. Now, as far as I remember, because it has been some time, because season 2, I think, ended in 2014. But as far as I remember, we ended off with Renpa. And I think there should be at least 1 or 2 more arcs before we get to the Coalition. However, season 1 and season 2 of the Kingdom anime were over 35 episodes long. So it is very possible that we could cover a lot of ground in season 3 if they're going to have another 35 plus episode season. That is very possible. And considering how the anime, the original one, came out in the summer of 2012, and the CG back then was egregious. It was abysmal. And you know that because we're dealing with armies in Kingdom, there's going to be a lot of CG. There's going to be a buttload of CG. Odds are that it's going to be better in this day and age than 7 years ago. But it still has me sweating because, number one, I so easily, obviously. But number two is that I don't want this to have a negative impact on the Kingdom franchise as a whole. The live action film did really, really good. The manga content so far has been beastly. And the sales this year have been tremendous. I don't want the anime to come out and the anime completely flop, just completely suck. And then this has a negative impact then on the manga. That'll be, to me, the worst possible scenario. However, before I continue on the article, I will say this. Even though I'm not a tremendous fan of the anime, My opinion, apparently according to my anime list, is in the minority. Because apparently on my anime list, out of the 32,000 users that voted for Season 1, they gave it an 8.1. They gave it an 8.1 for the original, the first Kingdom anime. And then for Season 2, an 8.3. A Season 2 Kingdom, which was definitely better than Season 1. Season 2 was far less egregious, but it still had a lot of these issues. Like the lack of blood when guys are getting mowed down. The CG as a whole wasn't too appealing. It really, oh god, it was not appealing in the slightest. But again, this was back in March 2014. 2013, 2014. It depends on the CG, because for example, Yaiba is Ufotable, and Ufotable, their CG is phenomenal. They did Yaiba, Fate Stay Night, and their stuff is off the charts. Very, very good. But when we're talking about armies and like a giant mass of people fighting and clashing, that's normally not the crazy detail, oh my god, CG. But listen, I'm in the minority apparently, because this was out of 26,000 people, 8.3, almost 8.4. That's great. That's a great rating. Far higher than I thought it would be initially, because I was curious. I thought it was like a 6. No, it's 8. Both of them are 8. Okay, fine. So there is some hope and promise there. Truly. Because if folks are saying back then that it's this high of a rating, then in this day and age, there's more of a likelihood for it to have a pretty high rating too. Because again, the content of Kingdom is damn good. But the animation has to reflect that properly. Where if the animation isn't necessarily that good, then it's going to take away from the actual content and the substance that is the Kingdom series. Hara will supervise, which is good. Hara will supervise the new anime, and and it will have a new production staff compared to the previous series, which to me means that Kingdom has now proven itself this year and hopefully aim for a higher quality on a regular basis for this upcoming season. I still believe it's Studio Period because the broadcaster is still NHK. The returning cast members include Masakusa, who is Shin, Jun, who is Issei, and Rei, who is Karyo-ten. So, on that note, I'm looking forward to April. I really am. I need to see when the trailers start to drop for Kingdom. We're gonna see how good or how bad it is, all right? And again, I can only hope that it's gonna be like, whoa, Shin! And it's gonna be crazy, and there's gonna be an appropriate amount of intensity, of blood. They're going to really emphasize the key animated scenes well when it comes to those pivotal moments. If they're gonna get to a Mobu and Kame better be some of the best, it better be some of the best content. Okay, maybe it's a bit too high, but it better be damn good. Mobu and Kame better be damn good. The Duke, Mobu and Kame, who can be my name? The main goal here is if folks are going to be watching a season 3 of Kingdom and they're not too familiar with Kingdom, then they're going to try and backpedal to find out more about Kingdom. And they're going to do it in two ways, the anime and the manga. And considering how this is an anime, they're probably going to do it mostly from the anime. And again, my stance, even though apparently I'm in the minority, my stance that the Kingdom anime isn't so hot. But apparently it's 8.3. That actually may fluctuate depending on what happens next year with Season 3. Because again, folks are going to be going back to Season 1 and Season 2 of the anime to try and find out what's going on with Season 3. If Season 3 is really, really damn good. Or they read the manga. So, the manga sales, even though they are number 3 and they could still be number 3 next year, the manga sales may actually increase next year if the anime is really, really damn good. But it has to be really, 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 really damn good. And the animation quality has to be very, very good on a regular basis. Like, on a regular basis. Because Hara has done a fantastic job with not only the Coalition arc and this current arc, but many arcs within the entire story of Kingdom. Kingdom is a very good story, and I want to see it grow. Absolutely. But that's it. Now, before I end the video, we did actually get confirmation in one of the chapters, in the cover of the chapter, that yes, it is the season 3, and it will be covering the Coalition arc. That is confirmed right here. So you see right here. So it is going to go down. It is going to be crazy. It is going to be intense. At least that's what I would hope for. All right, yo, look, oh, Shin, man. I have always imagined the Coalition arc animated and how amazing it would be if it was done appropriately. Like, the potential of how epic, how crazy, how insane it could possibly be. It is happening next year. But I think it's still the same studio, and it's the same broadcasting company. I'm worried, but hopeful. Let me know your stance on the subject. Oh man, Shin, bro, you deserve Shin and Issei and Garyoten and Kyokai and the Duke and Hoken be my name. They deserve the best of the best. Truly. And I hope that's what we get in 2020. I'm gonna catch you guys and gals later. Be easy. Use Zaymao2 to click on the video, to rate it, to subscribe, to click on that bell to join the squad. I'm gonna catch y'all later. Have a nice goddamn day.